13 public and bank holidays. And I think that's just too little. Maybe you can contribute for another one. What do you say about that? Yeah?
That'll work.
Well, my dear friends, well, you can start taking out your checkbooks then. Yeah. Instead of addressing it to the government, you can address it to your tour guide, Lynette. Yeah. Yes, my dear friends, I can work out maybe not one, but probably another two public and bank holidays in your honor. Unbelievable. But that's how it is. While the train is in motion, I'd like to ask everyone to please have your hands, your feet, your bags on the inside of the trolley, because the streets are very narrow here in the city. In fact, the city wasn't a planned city per se. Okay, so we will be venturing through the north side and the south side of the city. We have actually 4 bridges that separate the north from the south side, and today we will be venturing across, going over one of the oldest manually swung ones today. Alright, so have your cameras ready to take beautiful pictures as we make our way. By the way, how is the air condition? Okay, awesome. Well, my dear friends, doing the city tour, I actually asked everyone to have an open mind and be flexible at the same time. Are you all open-minded?
Yes.
Look at the sign over on the passenger side. Now that is creative Belizeans at their best. That's all I'm saying. But nevertheless, my dear friends, we are in warm Belize, and I'll tell you a little bit about our weather in just a few. But for the meantime, let's all have a look over here on the driver's side. The Fort George Hotel opened its door back in 1953, and then later on joined the chain of Radisson Hotels. So it's one of the finest hotels within our city. I like to say a 5-star hotel with that, all right? Not because it offers 5 full hours of a happy hour on the weekend, and that's awesome. That's very awesome, my dear friends. But you know, apart from that, let's have a look over at the marina here on the passenger side, and I'll share history with you. Historically speaking about this pier, this marina, it is concrete at the present time. It has been well structured present day today because of Hurricane Earl. The old one was actually used back in 1998 to disembark cruise ship passengers like yourself to go to different areas within the city, but it was made from wood. Now, Hurricane Earl came in 2016 and destroyed that marina, so we had to learn to adapt, you know, and that is where the fort comes in, the Fort Tourism Village, where you were all tendered in. So thank you on behalf of many Belizeans for contributing, you know, within the tourism sector. And, you know, I'm very glad that you're all here. Ladies and gentlemen, apart from disasters like hurricane, we also have fires that has changed the face of the city itself. So if you're looking over here on the driver's side, let me share with you that this was actually a residential home and then changed later on to a hospital, a discotheque, and then was formerly known as the Chateau Caribbean, a very beautiful colonial mansion per se. And back in 1980, it was also filmed in the first movie to have been made here in beautiful Belize, known as Dogs of War, featuring American actor Christopher Walken. So yes, indeed, we've lost a lot because of hurricanes and fires. Over here on the driver's side, take your picture, my dear friends, of those colorful signs there at that gazebo spelling the name of the country that you're presently in, Belize. Believe it or not, my dear friends, did you all know by simply saying one word, it can bring a smile to your lovely face? Do you believe me? That is. Let's try it. At the count of 3, we all shout out the word Belize. 1, 2, 3. Belize. Yes, my dear friends. Did you all saw that smile that came on your face? I had to do it, my friends, for you all to believe it, all right? Remember, when taking pictures, Don't say cheese, but say Belize. And as we make our way over on the driver's side, we see a beautiful flag flowing there. That is the white home at the corner is actually the embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan. So this is telling you that yes, we are we have a good friendship between many countries that are around us. Of course, Belize is a friendly country. You know, we have been ranked one of the top 10 countries to be a happy country. So you'll find the people the same as well, very friendly indeed. Colonial building right next door, painted white with yellow trimmings, and this is only one out of those 99 homes owned by Robert Sidney Turton, a very young Belizean a millionaire. You know, he became a millionaire simply by taking out mahogany out of the area, and another thing, collecting the sap that came off the sapodilla trees, and you know, he's selling that substance to the company of Wrigley's in the U.S. Do you all recall chiclets or chiclet? Yeah, or chewing gum, I like to say. Yes, that's how he became a millionaire. But friends, he had this mythology that by painting all 99 homes with that white and yellow, he believed that yellow kept away mosquitoes. Do you believe that? I don't think so, because he later died from malaria. Alright? Yeah, that's how it is, friends. Now, over on the driver's side, beyond the colorful walls there, we will be seeing a multi-purpose building for this facility. And I'd like to share with you that this building was constructed and it's providing, you know, the lecturers there are the Sisters of Mercy that came all the way from Dublin, Ireland, providing education to the young girls. Yes, when it comes to education in Belize, I like to say it's mandatory by law, it's not free, you know, and it's a church system that we have running in our country. So these girls have been getting a good education here. Our friends, when it comes to education, we have two schools providing education for girls only. One all-boys school, and you're going to see that later on. Right next door, we have a brown frame building, somewhat looking like a Maya structure. And this is actually the Central Bank of Belize, having to do with any of our money transactions that is done right there. The Central Bank of Belize is the one providing rules and regulations for all the financial banking institutions within our country. But directly to the back of the Central Bank, we can see a brown brick building with white windows. And this was actually known to us as Her Majesty's Prison, built back in 1857. So it's a very old building indeed, but it has been transformed to the Museum of Belize, thanks to our neighboring country of Mexico and the Republic of China, Taiwan. So it's awesome. You need to see it, my dear friends. Now we're actually coming over here on what was the Caribbean Sea. Yes, from the chain link fence over on the driver's side, all the way across here, all the way to the Blue Sea Wall was once the Caribbean Sea. It has been reclaimed landfilled by the government, thanks to tourism. Thanks to you all once again, my friends, for contributing in the tourism sector. Whilst judging here, they found 4 authentic cannons. In fact, historians have said that these cannons were used back in the month of September on the 10th, 1798 by the hands of the British. Look at these cannons. They are not duplicates, they are not replicas. You won't even see a sticker on it that says made in China. Alright? Yeah. Original cannons, my dear friends, that were actually used by the hands of the British to bombard the Spaniards that were invading this territory. Have a look over here on the passenger side. These girls are actually from one of the cultures in our dynamic country, the Mennonites, or we like to say Amish as well. They're right within our area. So I'll tell you a little bit more about cultures as we keep on moving forward. But in regards to that battle that was done by the British got help with the slaves that were brought into our area to help us in the timber industry back in that time. Friends, if you can recall, or if you don't know anything about Belize and you heard someone talking about British Honduras, it's the same place that you're presently in today, the country of Belize. You know, when the British won that battle and we became a colony from Great Britain, we were known as British Honduras. Hence the reason why I am trying to speak English today. How is my English, by the way?
Very good.
Thank you very much. You want to know why I'm thanking you? Because it's only when I'm being paid that I use the English language. Apart from that, when I'm not working, it's the Creole that I speak most of the time. So whenever I mispronounce a word, I blame it on the Creole. Alright? But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we were known as British Honduras back in 1973. We officially changed our name to the country of Belize, so that is how we are well known today. In fact, like I said, you know, Belize is in an area where to the north we have Mexico, to the west and south we have Guatemala, to the east the beautiful Caribbean Sea, a total landmass of 8,867 square miles, which we are compared with the state of Massachusetts or the country of Wales, you know. So we're very small but dynamic. You know, we learn to adapt to progress. We're a young developing country per se. Yes, my friends, so apart from speaking English, I can pretty much tell you we speak Mandarin, Low German, Garifuna, Maya, you know, and as well Creole. Now, if you're familiar with the Creole that we have here, it's bad English, I like to say, right? Actually, it's English words with a few African words. If you were thinking about the Creole that's spoken in New Orleans and Louisiana, that's a French base, all right? Ours is African based. So pretty much like if I want to talk about my sister, sister becomes sister in Creole, because you see most of the words ending with that ER, AR, OR is simply replaced with the letter A. So water becomes water. Butter becomes butter. Yes. Girl we call gal. Boy we call boy. Let me just stick up into what I'm saying, and over on the driver's side, a white and blue building that we're passing by is that of the Embassy of Mexico, all right, and the House of Culture as well. So we're once again another embassy that you see, you know, very, very good friends with our neighbors. Yes, so getting back to our Creole. My friends, Creole is very, very easy to learn. If you would take your time, as how I'm telling you, explaining it to you, yes, you will understand. But, you know, sipping on 3 Belgian beer, you automatically know how to speak Creole, all right? So, behind the zigzag wall, this is known as the MCC ground. This is where we play our favorite sport. We call it football because it's played with the foot. You all call it soccer. But when in Belize and speaking Creole, soccer becomes soccer. A bad word here, alright? So friends, don't use that word soccer. Mind, somebody comes and punch you on the eye. Let's all stick to football, alright? That's right. Now have a look. Another 5-star hotel over here on the passenger side. Do you all see the name of the building itself? What does it say? What? My dear friends, you're reading it all wrong. It's Ramada Princess Hotel and Donation Center. Casinos are referred to as donation centers in beautiful Belize. Yes, my friends, but this building is equipped with the only 2 cinema theaters in our country. So lovely. Discotheque, a nightclub on the inside, Las Vegas style casino on the inside. After all, we're coming through where we call the adult entertainment area. And this is where you like to have fun during the night, during the weekends. This is the perfect place for you all to come and do so, my friends, because you can find casinos, nightclubs, recreational park, yes, pool tables, discotheques, all throughout this area. After all, when you see a Belizean very friendly, you gotta think about Wacky Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Freaky Friday, Intoxicated Saturdays, and it can go on and on and on, alright? Lovely time here in beautiful Belize. Yes, look at the beautiful park here. And did you all know that all these different huts provide different services? Some of them actually provide local cuisines from the different cultures that we have here in Belize. Others, I may say, provides burgers, you know. We also have a Philippine hut, you know, providing Philippine food as well, you know, the different cultures as well. We're so blessed, my friends. In fact, on Fridays and Saturdays, this is the perfect place where the boys will come and bring the girls just to tell them lies. That's how they do it, my friends. My history, your history. Have a look over here on the passenger side. You can see an aircraft. Oh, this is what we called a replica of the Spirit of St. Louis. If you can all recall, the Spirit of St. Louis was flown by Mr. Charles Lindbergh. Yes, Mr. Charles Lindbergh landed the Spirit of St. Louis, my friends, in the month of December 1937 on mainland Belize. You know, this, professionally speaking, I can say that this was our first international airport. Imagine from back then till now, this area is still known as the Elizabeth Landing. Yes, indeed. All along here, once again, you can enjoy yourself at night or during the weekend. You can come out here and have a unbelievable time with your loved ones, your family members, you know, friends. That's how many Belizean does it. Have a look over on the driver's side, the tall building, which is known as Icon. I'm very pleased to say, friends, I thank you a lot, a bunch, because apart from being involved in the tourism sector, I can pretty much say that you've been investing in our country as well. So the Icon is actually a calling center in regards to track phone, net 10, straight talk, straight link, you know, calling centers. We have about 5 of them just within the city alone, so providing jobs to local individuals graduating out of high school. So yes, thank you very much on behalf of many Belizeans for the jobs that are available. Yeah, that's the Fast and the Furious. Now over on the passenger side, we have 2 white buildings. We have the Fisheries Department to the back, and we have the Coastal Zone Management up front. They both work together in helping preserve and setting on rules for our fisher folks. You know, actually the Coastal Zone Management is responsible of taking care of our gentle giants. If you recall, our gentle giants, or many people may say the sea cows, they're actually the West Indian manatees. Very, very gentle indeed, very harmful. You know, they're not harmful, sorry. They're very peaceful, tranquil creatures. And the Coastal Zone Management protects them. In fact, Belize has the 2nd largest in population next to Florida as well, and they're very much protected here in our beautiful waters. The Fisheries Department, they set rules and regulations to our fisher folks. You know, you can't catch anything or a fish that is spawning, you know, you can be fined or even confined to that, you know. So we are very serious when it comes to our sea life. In front of mainland Belize, if you're looking towards the beautiful Caribbean Sea, I'm pleased to say that I love boasting about my country. In fact, Belize is home to the 2nd largest living barrier reef in the world. And yes, it's a World Heritage Site. It is actually known as the Mesoamerica Barrier Reef. This extends all the way up in Mexico, coming down our coastline, all the way into Honduras, which is 185 miles long. Beautiful, beautiful coral system, my friends. In front of mainland Belize, I like to boast once again, Belize is home to over 200 offshore keys, or what you call islands. Yeah. If you, I like to try something for you. Have you heard this song before? Last night I dreamt of San Pedro.
Yeah.
If you heard that song before, I believe you know the singer, Madonna. My dear friends, Madonna came to sweet Belize, fell in love with our area, went off to one of the most visited islands in front of mainland Belize, known as Amberguyski. Today, thanks to her, it is known as La Isla Bonita of San Pedro. The second most visited island in our country, it is Key, known as La Isla Cariñosa. And yes, coming along the side, as you can see, this is where the affluent Belizeans reside. Just lovely homes all along this area. This is where the ambassadors live. This is where the doctors live, the politicians live, the professional liars live. Yeah, all along this side you will find those type of people living. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I meant politicians, and I meant professional attorneys. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the Creole. Yeah, I'm a Creole culture, my friends. All right. So hence the reason why I'm talking that way. But nevertheless, coming along all this beautiful area, you can see lovely homes. You can purchase land and property here. Actually, my friends, you can retire in beautiful Belize. Yes, in fact, look at these lovely homes. Would you like to be an owner of one of these lovely homes, enjoying the nice weather in Belize? Yes, in regards to our weather, you know, Belize has a climate where it's simply hot or wet, and the wet months are actually coinciding with our hurricane months, which runs from June through November. The dry months is from December up until May. That's how it is here, please. We have a few embassies over on the driver's side. We have the embassy of Cuba. We have the embassy of Panama. Like I said, my friends, we're very, very good friends with many of our neighboring countries. If you have your cameras, we have wildlife in the city. Have a look over here on the passenger side, right in front of the gate, the great way. You can see a spiny tail iguana. Do you all see it? Yep. Remote control. Not so. Yes, imagine a spiny tail iguana. We have two species of iguanas in our country. We have the green iguana, which is actually known as bamboo chicken to many people. And yes, they are edible. These ones are not edible. And if you'd ask me how the green iguana tastes, I'll tell you, it tastes just like chicken. All right? So yes, my friends, they're very good to have within your area as well, because these spiny-tailed iguanas, they would eat all the insects that they can find within your surroundings. On the driver's side, purple and white building, it is the largest telephone company in our area. You know, it's Belize Telemedia Limited. Of course, many people like to say BTL. Better try later. Alright. But nevertheless, if you can see to the back, it has a large tower way beyond 400 feet tall, getting the best reception in Central America. So my friends, you can definitely get in touch with your loved one via house line, cell phones, through social media. We have the internet access. Of course, the second telephone company that's available is that of the company of Smart. Over on the passenger side, look all the way beyond the stadium. There's a building that says Maya Island Pier. This is a small municipal airport to the back there, whereby these two-engine Cessnas can take you throughout our country to the nearby islands, in fact, for you to enjoy at a shorter time flying getting there. So yes, of course, you know, like I said, our beautiful Belize, 6 districts, 7 towns, 2 cities. We are in the largest city, which is Belize City. The stadium, now if you're into volleyball, track and field, cycling, this is the perfect place to come. The Marion Jones Sporting Complex, the name provided for this stadium, it is because Marion Jones, actually one of her parents is the Belizean, and when she did that victory lap, my friends, carrying 2 flags, she carried the Belizean flag and the US flag. So we were somewhat recognized when she did that, so the government invited her to come down to beautiful Belize, whereby she became ambassador of sports. and still remains. We're coming into an area now where we can see many schools. I like to say it's the educational route. Over on the passenger side, red roof where you see the Jaguar, that is a sixth form. I like to say it's the St. John's Junior College, and it's 2 years. They receive there, getting an associate degree, passing their exams, and then they can move on to any of the 3 universities that we have here, which is the highest level of education in our country. Right next door within the same campus though, it was my favorite school when I was growing up. I applied 3 times and they denied me 3 times. My friends, the St. John's College, founded back in 1887, it's the only all-boys school. All right.